What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing what we're doing on our career mode channel, the custom club career mode. We're not doing it on our career mode channel because we have to stream that from our laptop and I can't be asked at the moment. Streaming from my laptop, plus the controller kept dying because we had to do it from a wire on the laptop, whereas obviously on the PlayStation we can stream directly on this channel and we don't need the wire. That wire is a bit dodgy, it's quite old. That's like the original wire that I've had for 7 years. Over 7 years. No wonder it doesn't work properly anymore. Anyway, it says we've got 2 offers for players. Here we did not see these. 31 mil for a left back, slash right back. He's definitely not the starter, is he? This guy 112 mil. And let's see the team, who's in the team. Who's in the starting 11 and where does everyone else fit? So that guy is our starting cam, isn't he? Starting left back is 87, he's backup of course. Yeah, so we're gonna yeah, we can sell this guy. We've got other backup defenders and stuff. And the rest of the team's looking good. Somehow we got randomized to become the best team by far in Portugal, yeah. This team could probably win the UCL straight off, you know. We're not selling, he's a backup striker. We can sell him to Barca. Not selling him. And he's 30, it looks like he's 21 or something. I thought he fixed that player faces thing. Anyway, we did have to list some players. We'll list all the ones we have planned for player comparisons. So we search all of these guys first. And then so we started this listing players. Dybala is one of the first ones we have. He's always a good one to do comparisons on. Then can't forget about the GOATs, Messi and Ronaldo. They will be in their own comparison, a league of their own, because they're the only 2 players that can compete against each other on that level. No, this is our own player. No. How does it let us search for our own player? Anyway, Cristiano. You better not be retiring. How the flip is he retiring before Messi? You can't even do a comparison with them then. And Messi can't compete against himself, of course. They'll have to sack that one off then, Messi versus Ronaldo. You need to do it one last time in career mode. But Ronaldo has flipping decided to retire because he's annoying like that. I don't know. He's 39. Ronaldo could actually go on playing until he's like 45 or something. And it wouldn't make too much of a difference. Why are EA retiring him already? He has no plans to retire for the next like 3 years or something. I mean, maybe 3 years is a lot. Do you want to compare Delit and Skriniar? I don't think so. Skriniar was like 5 years older and he's gone down in overall. We choose someone else to compare Delit to. We're putting Skriniar in there. Delit versus Skriniar was a good battle when they were both in Serie A. But yeah, Delit probably need someone else to play against, to do against Delit. So Sula is 28 and 82 rated, and his closest compatriot is Lucas Hernandez, who's also 28 and only one rating higher currently. Let's see how they do in the career mode then. We listed Declan Rice last time. I think Rodri is suitable to compete against him, even though Rodri is too good for Rice. But like, yeah, there's no one else really that can compete against Rice. No one can compete against Rodri either, so we might as well put them together. Next, this one does not make sense, so we're not gonna do it like that. Kane versus Rashford. So most of these have stemmed from previous FIFAs where they were quite similar, but then as the career mode progressed, but then over time they've gone further apart in real life. Rashford will be listed where you want be against Kane then, of course. Another thing was, who are we pitting Saliba against? Because Saliba is absolutely insane. And Van Dijk's quite a bit older than him, so we're not doing Van Dijk. How old is Saliba? "23" and he's already 87. You have to find like I'm thinking of all the highest rated centre backs. Marquinhos is 30 now. He's 7 years older than Saliba. How is Saliba so good? I mean, I know he's already 87 and he's 23. Crazy. These will be the unseeded bunch. I don't see. Odegaard currently doesn't have a seed. I don't think there's anyone who can compete with Odegaard either. Like he's 25 and he's 89 overall. The reason that age matters is because they're gonna have like more FIFA cards and stuff like that. FIFA cards are gonna be going further back or something. You want like players that start around the same time and like they can end around the same time as well, probably. We decided to do Martinez versus Kepa. Martinez. I'm pretty sure he's already listed as well. You got some other ones. Next on the list, someone who's quite old now. 35-year-old Jordi Alba. And he's also retiring, great. He will be knocked off the list as well, looks like. Gaia is being added. Jose Gaia. He's 29. 82 overall. This is decent. He's been about that same overall for quite a few years now. Wan-Bissaka is next. He's another fullback. We did Reece James before. He's definitely a good competitor for Reece James. Similar age. He's gone down in overall recently, but he's been a similar overall over the years. With decently similar potential as well. Obviously both of their potential have run out now. But next, because Bernardo Silva is 29, he does not work with Thomas Muller. I don't know what I was thinking when I did most of these. As I said, it's mostly based on old FIFAs, like FIFA 20 and 22. But yeah. Thomas Muller versus Royce. Is Marco Royce? Yeah, he is in, isn't he? Yeah, that's like perfect Muller versus Marco Royce. For the player comparison. Thomas Muller, let's go. There he is. Very similar age, very similar overall. And they probably haven't got long left in the career mode, but we'll have to see about them then. We listed Marino last time. I think Koke is a good shout. Although Koke is 32 though. It's between the Koke, Saul and Llorente. They're all like Atletico on the Spanish midfielders over the years. Saul is 29 Maybe it could be him versus Koke. Then Llorente, Marcos Llorente is also 29. Or you're saying Saul versus Llorente. That works actually. Don't know where Koke will go then. You have to be a free agent, I think. For the moment. Did not mean to go back there. We're continuing with the players listing. Next, Mertens. He is now 37. But there is a player who's decently close to him. He is actually his teammate at the moment. Actually, Cardi is only 31. Is Insigne still playing, guys? Is originally meant to be Mertens versus Insigne. Insigne is in thingy, isn't he? We will compare them then. Mertens and Insigne. Next we got some goalkeepers. I know Ter Stegen, he's 32. Yeah. And he definitely hasn't had as much cards or been around as long as Manuel Neuer. Actually, Neuer isn't really comparable to him. You can take Neuer off the list. I think Courtois. Is Courtois about? So 32 is Ter Stegen's age. 32 as well, okay, yeah, Courtois is perfect for this. Courtois is the perfect man to compete against Ter Stegen. I mean, they're on Barca and Madrid as well, so I couldn't think of a more perfect comparison for this. They probably had about the same amount of cards. Alisson next. Versus, I think we all know who he's going to be versing. Because it's kind of obvious, you know. He's always versing this guy. Ederson. Always competing for the top spot in Brazil, Liverpool versus Man City. A lot of title races between them in recent years. Next, our favourite Uruguayan, Darwizi. Actually, probably second favourite. Suarez is still my favourite. I literally grew up watching Prime Suarez, so yeah. He was insane back in the Premier League, and then when he went to Barca as well. Darwizi will be compared to his teammate and fellow Liverpool compatriot Lucho Diaz. Not really too much of a fair comparison that, but we'll go with it then. Next, Alejandro Balde, who's literally only a few months older than me. Versus player very similar in age and everything else like that. Pablo Gavi was also about my age. you got Sancho left to list. Jadon Sancho will be compared to João Felix, of course. They're on the same club as well, I think, aren't they? In real life as well, aren't they? Yeah, Felix is on Chelsea, of course. Two players who had really big potentials about 5 years ago, but ended up wasting them, didn't they? Career moves that didn't work out and stuff like that. Unfortunate for them. They could have been insane players. Possibly in the 90s by now. Low 90s at 90, 91 rated. Possibly. Sancho actually were quite close. He was 87, 88 a few years ago. We also want to go through the Premier League clubs and find. So you're on Chelsea. I don't think there's anyone on Palace worth listing, is there? Maybe Nketiah and so. Yeah, actually, no, let's do that. Eddie Nketiah, looking like a decent player, and then Ismaila Sarr in the midfield. You can't miss out on Eze, of course. What else should we do? Wharton is looking like a decent prospect. We do him. Defense, Guehi is obviously the choice. And could do someone else like Lacroix or Munoz as well. Possibly. Definitely not doing a goalkeeper from these guys. Moving on to Everton, who have hardly anyone. No, none of these players are piquing my interest. Not even Pickford. Fulham, I think. Yeah, Fulham next. Andre Silva is on Fulham. But no. It will be Smith Rowe, Adama. Adama's had a decent career, you know. Interesting career. No. Not doing anyone on there. Ipswich, no chance. Leicester. Where's Jamie Vardy gone? Is he not even on Leicester anymore? That's crazy. Indeed, he's only 27. He was like, he's actually switched to Bangladesh now. He used to have English nationality. There's no way he's going to make it into the England team, of course. I don't know, do Bangladesh even have a decent side? Why do we keep going on to the play search? Liverpool, we will end up listing quite a few probably. wouldn't be surprised if we end up listing the full Liverpool team. I'm a Liverpool fan, of course. That is always an interesting one. Now we will try and list, not list some players. Gravenberch. Hopefully we can find someone suitable to compete against him. McAllister as well. Salah, of course. Who can even compete against Salah? I don't even know. Trent. Konate. Gomez could be good competition for some of those already listed. Someone like the lower rate centre backs and stuff. Can't forget about Big Verge, of course. And Alisson was already listed, of course. We've already done him, haven't we? Yeah. We'll have to think of how we're going to put these players together. Yeah. No. Anthony the GOAT, of course. Of course, we got to put him in a player comparison. I don't know who we did compare him to, but like, yeah. Bruno Fernandes in the... Who else? Maybe use someone who fell off like Mount, but nah. Dalot is an interesting case study. He's still got a decent amount of potential, hasn't he? Eddie Maguire will go in. Okay, it's not like a case study. We already done delete. Euro's a bit too young. Not really anyone that can compete with him there. Martinez will... Wait. Oh yeah, yeah, they do Martinez. The centre back. And the Mazarawi is the other one. And Onana has a good shout as well. "28-year-old goalkeeper Onana." No, the really goalkeepers we've got at the moment. We've got Neuer, but he's obviously he's almost like double the age. Actually, he can't be double the age. That would be like 56. Man City will have, obviously. They have a lot of players. A lot. Foden against Saka. Oh, we've already done Foden against Saka. That is always the debate. Havertz will come into the unseeded batch. How did they got Hosselu as well? How many attackers? They got like a full page of attackers on C. Like, no one needs this many attackers. De Bruyne, of course. Rodri we've already done. Bernardo Silva we've already done. Defenders. Someone that came out of nowhere. Ruben Diaz. Carl Walker's been around for a while. Maybe someone like Carvajal can compete against him. Actually, yeah, I think Carvajal's probably the perfect competition then. We do Ake as well then. We've already done Edison. We just finished going through the Premier League and then we might play a game. Wilson. And Gordon. Glimmeredge. And Tonali. Tonali's always been a career mode beast, hasn't he? Botman is decent for defense. Trippier. Take. He's an older player. And the goalkeepers we take Pope. How have they got so many insane keepers? Obviously this guy is not. But Dubravka, Vlach Kidimos and the Pope. Now that's 3 starting goalkeepers. Only if those could start. I mean, Dubravka is getting quite old now. He's definitely been phased into backup. But why would they go Vlach Kidimos as well? Forest. Wood, who's ripping apart the Premier League now. Hat-trick against Brighton. Dominguez used to be a career mode beast until he fell off. Elanga's looking decent. Hudson Odoi. Gibbs White as well, we got put him in. And Sangare. Enough for defense. Murillo as well looks like a really good young centre back. He's definitely increasing in rating. Wouldn't be surprised if he's like 84, 85 next year. Milenkovic we could also add. There's no like limit to how many players you can list. Southampton have like no one now. No one of note. No one of note. Kyle Walker Peters are a push. Ramsdale also a push of relevance. Ramsdale is probably the most relevant player on Southampton at the moment. When did they get the Qatari guy? Afif? Spurs. He was obviously featuring for Qatar, the World Cup that they hosted. Not getting that pigeon guy. Werner versus Havertz, maybe. Although, pretty sure Werner's been around for quite a bit longer. Benton, Madison. Defense, they got Poro. Dragoshin is new, of course. This season, I think, or last season he signed for him. Udoji is a career mode beast. Romero. And Van der Ven. They have a good defense, except they're always injured, so yeah. They even lost again today, didn't? Oh no, they won today. Man United lost. They finally won after a while because most of the defense is back now. It's, yeah, caused injuries. Two teams left, West Ham and Wolves. Take full Krug for West Ham from West Ham's attack. Kudus. Suchek. Who's actually really good, wasn't he? So could possibly compete against some of the players we already have. Emerson. Wan-Bissaka we've already got. Todibo definitely. Todibo. There's Mavropanos. Looking tempting, but nah. Areola, and then there's Fotheringham as well. The 99 rated for the goalkeeper from last Ultimate Team. But nah, we're not going to take him for this. Wolves is the final team. And then we will sim to matches. For Wolves attack, I think we take Lawson, don't we? Lawson, not Lawson. Is he on loan to them? He's on loan from Celta Vigo. Huang Hee Chang. Just list him as Huang. And Guedes as well, I think, from the attack. And they got Andre. When Liverpool or Fulham supposed to get him, how did Wolves end up with him then? Gomez is developing into a very good player at the moment. João Gomez. Sarabi is one of my favourite players. Former PSG. Defense. Nouri is definitely going on the list. Matt Doherty possibly as well. Mosquera is a bit low rated, but if we want. Semedo had the privilege of being Messi's fullback for a few years before. I don't know what happened to him. Jose Sa, I think. If you know, you know. That reference is always funny. We actually listed quite a few players from Wolves then. That is all the listing for today, which is a lot of players I know. I'm gonna have to find out how to see them all, because that's too many, honestly. Our next fixture is in 27 full days. 27. He's left, the backup left back for Barcelona. Bad negotiation because I didn't even. Wait, what? Why is it showing a 56 rated left back? We clearly got an 87 rated fullback on the team. This game is blown. That's even a youth academy player that is showing pretty sure. An offer for Dos Santos, who is the starting fullback, isn't he? Blocked. We block offers for any first team players that receive an offer because there's no chance of sending them, is there? Inter have got Bino Gittins. Calderon is a first team as well, isn't he? 86 rated right mid. Yeah, Calderon is on the right, isn't he? Vera's on the left. Two offers. This is our backup goalkeeper spot. We got offers for two goalkeepers. We do probably want to sell one of them, but which one? Let's delegate his sale. Delegate both of them and we accept the one which we want to accept then afterwards. If one of them breaks down, then we know which one to accept, don't we? Simple. Leave it up to chance. Leave it up to EA, because that's like one of the worst things you can do about whatever. 35.6 is a bit low. We're gonna ask for at least 40. Let's go 42. Just 42. And that's literally the same or even worse, I think. $40. Okay, they accepted now. That's fine. Transfer negotiations. We got them to give us an extra 5 mil. Which if we look at our finances we probably don't need, but like, yeah. We've literally got a billion transfer budget, we definitely don't need it. Whatever. Initial budget 1 billion. And we're not even buying anyone. We can't buy anyone. Or maybe we could buy Messi, but we don't wanna. Actually, no. Interest in these players because it doesn't matter. We're not actually interested in them, we're just shortlisting them so we can keep a track on them, keep an eye on their progress over the career. Cardoso was delegated. No, we keep him then as our backup. Thingy will now proceed to leave the thingy. Will the club leave the club now? Will he? The goalkeeper. 40 million for Rivera. 92 rated young and upcoming goalkeeper. B price rating. Yeah, I knew we could have got even higher then. But yeah, so we got an 86 and 79, that's good. An offer for Ferrer. Why are Atletico wanting so many players? He's a youngster, we let him go. $200 emails. Rivera sold, yeah. We know. We can't even have any more budget, so I mean there's no point selling players unless to free up squad space. We don't even need to free up squad space, do we? Cortez. You might as well just accept the offers. By the way, if we remember the challenge for this career mode, which was in episode 1, Sean, we spun the wheel, which is to do 20 training drills. This season we're going to do a new challenge every season. I don't know how long it'll take us to progress seasons because it's episode 3 and we haven't even started season 1 yet. Lol. And episode 3 is going to end now in a second. In fact, I think it has to end now, doesn't it? It's getting too late. Four, 4-1 Arsenal Man City, that's crazy. Arsenal just scored like 5 minutes ago, Kai Havertz. He's also leaving then. Cortez tape switch. Decent price. We just accepted the first. Then I think we are gonna quit. Thanks for watching.